OLED displays were once a rarity in laptops. That began to change in 2021 thanks to a new wave of mid-range OLED laptops led by Samsung's Galaxy Pro line. The panels in Samsung's laptops have found their way to numerous mid-range Windows laptops, including the Asus Vivobook Pro 15 OLED. The Asus Vivobook 15 excels at dressing for the job it wants. Its slate-gray chassis doesn't look like a budget laptop, and despite its plastic build and relative lightness, a mere 3.7 pounds lighter than the Acer Aspire 5 and HP 15, it all feels cohesive in its overall design and construction. The inside of the Vivobook 15 reveals a keyboard fitted to the rest of the laptop like on Asus premium models. The trackpad is flush on the wrist rest without being too obvious, and there's even a fingerprint scanner for locking up your system. Asus managed to fit in a whole number pad without crowding the keyboard area, and there's enough room for comfortably resting your wrist while thumbing through your work. The Vivobook 15's Ergo Lift hinge is one of its more helpful facets as it angles the keyboard so that it's raised a bit for more comfortable typing when you're seated at a desk. It's a feature carried over from some of Asus ROG gaming laptops, some of the best gaming laptops you can buy for increasing ergonomics on the go. It's nice that the company implemented it into its lower-tier laptops. Buying a laptop with plenty of ports is a good idea if you're ever considering docking the device and working with a full setup. The laptop's left side is two traditional USB 2.0 Type-A ports, plus a status indicator light. The right side has the rest of the bounty housing a proprietary power jack, a USB 3.1 Type-A port, an HDMI 2.0 port for tethering the laptop, and a combination headphone and microphone jack. There's a USB Type-C port, a rarity for a laptop in this price range, and a way for you to add an Ethernet port by way of a compatible adapter. There's also a microSD slot, which is a nice-to-have and allows adding on storage space, but I would have preferred a standard SD slot to work with my DSLR on the go. The Vivobook 15's 15.6-inch 1920 by 1080 Nano Edge display offers little bezel on either side of the laptop, with a bit more at the top to accommodate the webcam. But beyond its widescreen look, the display's dim color profile and weird viewing angles make it an underwhelming device for consuming online video. In lab tests, the Vivobook 15 scored a measly 65% on the sRGB color gamut. While that's ahead of similarly priced laptops, including the Acer Aspire 5, which scored 63%, and the HP 15, which scored 67%, it's behind the industry average of 85%. Anecdotally, the display on the Vivobook 15 is obviously off-kilter. I can get through a YouTube video without immediately recognizing it, but it becomes apparent once I switch displays. And while I was able to edit raw photos in Adobe Lightroom, I felt more confident about the result only after connecting to an external monitor with better color reproduction. The bottom-facing dual speakers on the Asus Vivobook 15 need a little boost. You can listen to music and watch a movie without headphones, but the sound will seem as if it's strained. The Midnight's deep blues strong melody, for example, came through clearly enough, while the vocals seem as if they were coming in from a distance. Basser genres of music, like house and synth waves, sound just as hollow, and sometimes it's hard to hear vocals even on podcasts. The 720p built-in webcam exists as a failsafe for when you're called into an unexpected video conference, but you'll want an external webcam to pair with the Vivobook 15, as the quality on the included one is comparable to a webcam I had over 10 years ago. It's too bad the camera is an afterthought even on budget laptops because there are so many students and professionals who could benefit from the presence of higher quality video. Bottom line is, everything considered together, this is just about our favorite laptop at the moment. There are more powerful laptops out there, and laptops with better screens and laptops at lower prices, but for a day-to-day 15-inch laptop that's going to do all the tasks you needed to do and then some, it's very hard to beat at this mid-range price, the perfect balance between price and performance.